Chile, Papoose moving on with a new girlfriend has Remy Ma feeling some type of way. And she's not holding back. She's openly calling him out for moving on too quickly, insisting that he gave up on their relationship too easily when he could have fought harder for their love. Remy Ma has even admitted that she still wears the ring he gave her, clinging to the hope that somehow they'd find their way back to each other. But here's the kicker. Her reaction has many people raising their eyebrows, especially considering the fact that she was the one who stepped out of the relationship, not once, but twice. And yet, she still expected him to stay loyal, holding onto his vows as if they hadn't already been shattered. At one point, Remy and Papoose were the definition of black love goals, admired by fans and the industry alike for their deep connection and unwavering support for one another. Their love story wasn't just about romance, it was about resilience, devotion, and standing the test of time. So when news of their split broke, it sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. But what truly left people speechless was the revelation that Remy had been unfaithful. And the heartbreak hit even harder because if there was one man who had proven his loyalty time and time again, it was Papoose. This man wasn't just a supportive partner, he was a rock. When Remy was sentenced in 2008, Papoose didn't just wait for her, he put his entire life on pause. While most men would have walked away, he made it his mission to be there for her in every way possible. Sources close to him revealed that he turned down studio sessions, canceled shows, and missed industry events, all to make sure he was present for her, every single day. And Remy herself confirmed it. "I'm a BP to come see me literally every single day," she once said, recalling how he showed up without fail. He came up every day, every visit for the first year. Literally, the first year. It got to a point where I had to tell him, like, "Yo, I'm good, I'm all right." Papoose was so committed that he even risked his own freedom for her. In an act that sounds straight out of a movie, he once attempted to sneak a skeleton key into the prison. Yes, a skeleton key, just to get to her. He got caught, of course, and was slapped with a 6-month visitation ban. But let's be real. For Papoose, that was just a minor consequence compared to the lengths he was willing to go for the woman he loved. Even with the ban in place, he didn't hesitate to take their commitment to the next level. In what can only be described as a bold and unwavering act of devotion, he married Remy while she was still incarcerated. And now, after everything he's done, every sacrifice he's made, she's questioning his decision to move on? Make it make sense. Remy would spend another 6 years behind bars, and through it all, Papoose remained fiercely loyal. While she was locked away, he stayed committed, never wavering, despite the whispers and rumors trying to paint a different picture. At one point, speculation swirled that Papoose had stepped out of the marriage and even fathered a child with another woman. But he shut that down quickly, making it crystal clear where his heart lay. "I love the ground my wife walks on and would never, ever cheat," he declared publicly. And then, in true Papoose fashion, he took it a step further, adding, "But, hypothetically speaking, if I did, it would never be with someone this unattractive." The statement alone sent shockwaves through social media, but he made sure people knew the truth. Those rumors were nothing but fabricated lies, cooked up by a blogger desperate for clout. And clout they got, gaining thousands of followers off the false narrative. While Papoose stayed loyal, things took a messy turn when it was revealed that Remy hadn't exactly returned the favor. Word got out that she had cheated, with none other than rapper Eazy the Block Captain. And if that wasn't enough, Eazy wasn't just any random guy. He was someone Papoose knew, someone he had considered a friend. The ultimate betrayal. Naturally, Papoose was livid. He had given Remy everything, his love, his loyalty, his time, and in return, he was blindsided. Things came to a head when the two men eventually crossed paths at an industry event. What happened next? Well, let's just say, fists flew. According to an eyewitness, the tension boiled over into a full-blown physical altercation. And let's just be real. Papoose isn't the type to let disrespect slide. The witness claimed Papoose knocked Eazy out cold, sending shockwaves through the industry. But as dramatic as that was, Remy and Eazy's relationship didn't exactly have a fairy tale ending. Under the weight of public scrutiny and constant backlash, their romance fizzled out in just a few months. Things only got worse when, during a rap battle, Easy was publicly called out for messing around with his friend's wife. It was brutal. And the heat only intensified when Remy was later spotted cozying up to yet another rapper. Bad news. Photos surfaced of them hugging, flaunting matching watches, and looking a little too comfortable for just friends. Rumors are swirling that Papoose has a new woman in his life, and she's nothing like the women he's been linked to before. Inside sources reveal she's a boxer, strong, independent, and most importantly, drama-free. But unlike his past relationships, he's keeping this one under wraps, learning from the past and choosing to protect what he's building. He wants privacy, hoping that keeping things low-key will give them a real shot at something meaningful. And while Papoose is embracing his fresh start, Remy is reportedly struggling with the reality of it. Seeing him with a new woman, especially one younger than her, has hit her hard. Sources say she's been vocal about her disappointment, criticizing him for not fighting harder for their love. But after everything that went down, can she really be surprised? Despite her own infidelity, Remy held on to the hope that she and Papoose could work things out. That's why she never officially filed for divorce. Instead, she chose to go live on social media, venting her frustrations and hinting at an upcoming confrontation, possibly with Papoose or his new girlfriend. I really feel like every now and then somebody just needs to get that. "What are you talking about?" she ranted. "They still beefing? Yes. They ain't fight yet? They gotta fight. People be like, oh, fighting is beneath me. Like, no, it's not. What are you talking about?" Her words were laced with raw emotion, and let's be real, Remy has always been known for her fiery personality. But the fact remains, while sources claim she and Papoose are barely on speaking terms, she's still rocking that massive engagement ring he gave her when she got out of prison. It's almost like she's holding on to a memory, hoping that somehow, some way, they'll find their way back to each other. But here's the thing, Papoose has moved on. And when it comes to communication, the only thing left between them is their daughter. Honestly, it's wild that Remy is upset over him moving on. Let's not forget, Papoose remained loyal to her through everything. When she was incarcerated, he stayed by her side. When she got out, he stood by her again. Even after their split, he didn't jump into another relationship right away. For nearly a year, he held on to hope, waiting to see if they could reconcile. He turned down other women, giving her space and time to figure things out. But now that he's finally found happiness with someone new, suddenly Remy is talking about missing him and wanting to fix things. It's giving off selfish vibes. And honestly, her jealousy isn't a good look. Fans on social media were quick to react, with many pointing out that Remy never thought Papoose would actually move on. One comment hit the nail on the head. She thought she was irreplaceable. It didn't take long before someone else snatched him up. Another user added, "Sis, you lost a good man. You will never find another one who treats you the way Papoose did." And they're not wrong. Papoose wasn't just a husband. He was the kind of partner women dream about. He gave her a fairy tale wedding, a beautiful daughter, and unwavering loyalty. Even when things got tough, he remained solid. But apparently, that still wasn't enough. Now, looking at how things have played out, it's hard to ignore one undeniable truth. Papoose loved her more. And his maturity in handling the breakup is a stark contrast to her emotional outbursts. So, the question is, does Papoose really deserve the criticism Remy is throwing his way? Or is it time for her to take a hard look at herself and own up to her actions? Let me know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to check out the next video.